Hi guys, welcome back to Ladlee Kitchen and Decor. Don't watch the head no comb. Anyway guys, if you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so, and don't forget to click the notification bell, that when another video is uploaded you will be one of the first to be notified. If you're a first time subscriber, welcome. This is my callaloo. I have it soaked in salt water, so I'm leaving it over here, and this is all my ingredients that I'm going to use, and these is my snappers, and I have squeezed some lime juice on them, and they're already clean, so I'm just going to cut the fins and clean up the extra off it, and I will be right back. Don't go nowhere now. Okay guys, I am almost finished with my fish. Then I fell on shot money do. Okay, so what I do is cut the back off, and then I'm going to split it. The knife down, come on. And this is how it looks when I split it down. So I'm gonna lay this over, and I'm gonna do the other one. Cut the fin off, and then I'm gonna do the other one. Make sure your knife is sharp. No, don't like mine. Come on, where you going? Or you can take off the head. You can cut off the head and do it, which is much easier. My husband loved the head, so let me know. I don't want no head. And I feel don't hurt. So this is mine. So because I don't want the head. I don't like the head. I'm afraid of bone bad. And there we go. This is mine. See how pretty that is? So I'm gonna go ahead, get some fresh water, and with my lime, I am going to see how beautiful this is and clean. Yeah, I'm gonna put a little bit of water on it. Squeeze some more lime juice. Yeah, I'm going with this thing. I'm going with this, and I am gonna wash this off because I'm gonna use it again to season up my fish. So there it goes. Line them out big and workless. Big and workless. I'm gonna take off my gloves. Since I finished cleaning up my fish, I'm gonna take off my gloves. I'm gonna get my vinegar. And I'm gonna tip some vinegar in there, just to take smell away. And I'm gonna get my hand mingle now in my food with my fish. As I said, I had soaked it earlier in lemon water. So now I am I'll do fish head for you for you for those here for fish head. So I'm gonna rinse my fish nicely, and then I'm gonna show you how nice it looks and pretty. See that? That is beautiful. So I'm gonna sort out my seasoning, my powder seasoning first. I'm gonna do my powder seasoning first, and I'm gonna show you how I do my powder seasoning. Let me bring this up a little close. Oh no, that's fine. Okay, so let me show you how I do my powder seasoning when I'm doing fish. I am doing my fish. I do it like this. This is garlic powder. I don't have any fish season. If I do have fish season, then I have to go climb up. Of course, a little Maggi, you know, we have to use up a little all-purpose Maggi as always. And I'm gonna go, yeah. And as I said, it's fish. Fish don't take a lot of seasoning. And I'm gonna use some lemon pepper. There you go. So while I have my lemon pepper, I am coming right back. Guys, I'm gonna add a little bit of slap my mama in there. And slap my mother has salt, so you gotta be very careful. So then I'm gonna combine everything together. I don't know why my eye itching. And then I'm gonna put my fish on here, and I'm gonna take my thyme and seasoning, rub the seasoning very gentle, and then so that when I hit cock up like I don't know if it's a, and because this is gonna be at the back, I don't want to cut it, because since I cut the middle already, I'm not gonna cut the back. So that's one, and this is another. This is another fish, and I'm gonna turn it over, turn it over. Well, season up them. Let me season up well. Put it back in my container, and this is mine because I do not like bones. I love fish, but I don't like bones. So I am gonna go ahead and I'm going to leave some of the seasoning to season up my vegetable. So guys, stay tuned and handle. You have to handle these very delicate. They're very delicate, so you have to handle them very careful. And I am going to put, wait a minute, let me put that over there like that. I'm going to put my fish on there, and then I am going to wash it. Guys, always have this in your kitchen, especially when you're handling meat. Trust me, you're never out of it. I'm gonna use my knife. And guys, I will be right back to show you the rest of my stuff that I'm going to do, so stay tuned and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. I'm back. So I'm going to cut up my seasoning, my natural seasoning. And in here I have my sweet pepper and all the stuff, all my natural seasoning blend together. So therefore I'm not going to use any sweet pepper and stuff on my fish because I don't want to overcrowd it, because I'm going to use a lot more stuff on it. So for now, that's how I want it. So I am going to do it for now, and I'm going to do my onion, and I'm going to chop my onion as fine as I can. So rain or fall, but the dirty stuff. The pot a boil, but the food not enough. Oops, sorry. Gotta go get those washing. And guys, I'm gonna cook this with some roast green plantain. Roast green plantain, I'm gonna prepare this with. And for my husband, I'm gonna use some cayenne pepper on his. Not too spicy because he's not supposed to have too much spice. And most of these seasonings already have the spices in it, so you don't have to go your 9-yard. And here I have some thyme. Not thyme, you know, thyme. Not thyme, thyme. What time it is? And you can do it like this too. You turn it upside down and strip off all the leaves off it, and you get a better. So this is my thyme, and in here I'm gonna put it with my natural, with the rest of my powdered season that I have. I'm gonna put that in there, and then I'm gonna go on with my tomatoes. I don't want too much tomato, but I'm going to use just one tomato, one tomato. So I'm going to use this. And I always keep a garbage bag in my sink just to throw all my garbage in it. So I've been off for the 7 or 11, and then keep moving and going over to the garbage pan. And here I have my okra upstairs. You know we can't do this without okras. I'll do the okra them when I have nowadays when this will have my own okra, man. No one knows that. This will have my own okra. I'm washing them with some warm water. And these okras, I'm going to cut them very small because because okra, carrots, and some ladlee. Here I have my carrots. I'm not gonna even go look for my carrot peelers. We got time for that right now. I'm just gonna do it this way, the easiest way. You know, when I grew up, we never know nothing about. When we grew up, we never know nothing about no carrot cut and scrape and all of that. But knife we use everything. Knife we do use everything, so we just make life a little bit easier when we use stuff like those. But hey, and everything can be easy. I've been playing this game, guys, on my Facebook. What my granny used to say, and you know, like words, and really get a lot of comments. It's so funny. Like when I found the dirty stuff, it pat up what you know, and so forth, and when I fall about the dirty stuff. No, look up me down there already. And my granny used to say, years I picking dead in the sun hat, and them little things there. So I'm throwing in my carrots and stuff like that. So stay tuned, guys, and watch what I'm going. So guys, this is the rest of the seasoning that I have. I'm going to combine everything together. And I'm going to add my natural season that I have blended up. That's the natural season that I already blended. I'm going to use that. And I'm going to use a little bit more of this to season up everything. And I'm going to mix it together. And then I'm going to put my start wrapping my fish with my seasoning. Why aren't you eating, Nathan? I'll put this more time in there. So guys, I am back. And I have seasoned up my stuff that I am going to put into my thing. And I'm gonna, for my husband, I'm gonna add some jerk season on it, just for the spice. For me, I'm just gonna do my natural. So, see, I have all my goodies all mixed up and stuff like that. So this is all seasoned, and this is contain of okra, carrot, shredded carrot, and tomatoes, scallion, onions, and thyme, and also some natural seasoning including sweet pepper, bell pepper, and all of that goodie. So let's get this started, because I know probably most hungry now. So on here, you can put it on your grill if you have a grill. I do have a grill, but I'm not going to use it today because I don't have that time. So you're going to put your stuff down like this, and then here I'm gonna get some of my jerk sauce, just a little bit, not too spicy, and I'm gonna put it on there, and then I am going to. This one I cut it different. You see, I split it from the front. The other I split it from the back. So I am going to use some butter on it all over. So I'm also going to use some. Oh, I forget. I forget. Coming up. And I go to the store, I forget. I have to remember to buy. This is some olive oil that I'm gonna use on the foil so it won't stick. So that's it. And that's it. And then I'm gonna land my baby right on it now. So this is what it's going to look like. So, and I'm gonna land it right there. And that's it. That's how it should look like. See that beauty right there? Let me bring this up a little closer so you can see the beauty of it. And this is the beauty of it. See? And I'm going to wrap it nicely right there. And I'm going to put it in the oven. I'm going to do the oven thing today. So finish with this one. So I'm gonna lay it over here. You know, I think I'm gonna need another piece of foil in there. So I'm gonna put a piece more. No, I'm not gonna add the color in there. I'm gonna put the color separate. I'm gonna put the color separate. So, and this other piece is mine. So guys, stay tuned and watch what's going on. So guys, here I here I put some olive oil at the bottom so it doesn't stick, and I'm gonna lay my lovely fish in here. And I am going to, oh Lord, I thought I'm gonna get one piece more foil. Let me get my foil paper. So let me get another this little bit, that's right here. And I'm gonna set my oven to 350, and I'm going to make sure you tighten the ends that it does not. I have a bigger container, but I forgot to garage go look for it. I don't have that time right now. So guys, since I'm not doing it on the grill, I am gonna get a container and I'm gonna fill it up water and put it on the bottom. So I'm gonna get a container and just pull it and put it at the bottom. So stay tuned and watch what I'm going in the oven. Okay guys, I am going to do some jerk plantain. Watch and see what I want. Oh, this plantain feels so nice. Nice. In here, I'm gonna add me some water, and in the water, I am going to add me some salt. Now what I'm adding is a little bit of salt, and I'm gonna let it while I peel my banana. My plantain, I should say. Yeah. So I'm gonna set it in there for a couple. My kids them say they want corned beef and rice, so I'm gonna cook Mason and my son some corned beef and rice while these are in here soaking up nicely. Put the salt water, then I'm gonna season it up and put it in the oven, and it's some jerk sauce. As I said, it should be on the grill, but my husband not gonna light up the grill, and it's cool our grill use, not gas, so our electricity is cool. So you don't know, say me not touching things them. As my man love people touching things then, so I am going to make some corned beef and rice for the children. So guys, stay tuned and watch what I go on. I'm ready to season up this. I'll show you. Alright guys, I'm gonna wash my stuff, and I am going to season it up. I'm gonna put some parsley, some fresh parsley in it, and then I am going to use my jerk sauce to season it up, and that is my and then I'm gonna use my garlic and onion seasoning, and then I am going to use some all-purpose, of course, Maggi all-purpose, of course. If you don't know, say Maggi are the thing, you know, the real thing. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna season up my I season them up nicely, and then I'm gonna put them in foil paper and put them in the oven. I'm gonna let this sit for 10 minutes before I put them in the foil paper, so stay tuned and watch. What happened?